And it seems almost amazing to me, now you're the lawyer, you know better than me, how Wolfinger or a representative of his office, if this report is true, could have determined that night there wasn't enough evidence, hours after it happened, and then let the accused walk out of the police station with his clothes and evidence.
It just goes to the very essence of this investigation. It was tragic what George Zimmerman did, profiling Trayvon Benjamin Martin. But Reverend Al, as you've said before, the true tragedy is when our institutions of justice and our institutions of law enforcement profiles a young minority. And I think clearly, if this case stands for anything else, it is that racial profiling is still alive and well in our institutions, and we just gotta work to eradicate that, because if not, Reverend Sharpton, we will be back here again with you leading the charge when it happens to the next young minority.
Now, if this report proves to be true, what does this mean to the case, in your opinion?
Reverend Sharpton, we think, as we've been saying before, as his parents have been demanding, arrest George Zimmerman. He will have his day in court, but we need to arrest George Zimmerman for shooting an unarmed teenager who only had a bag of Skittles and a can of iced tea. The whole world is watching. How long is it going to take to arrest George Zimmerman? This day here, with this startling revelation, absolutely, we should go ahead and arrest him today. The special prosecutor hopefully is taking note of this and will arrest him. How many days does Sabrina and Tracy have to go to bed because this man is still free?
The fact that the lead investigator, according to this report, filed an affidavit, to me, as a layperson, not a lawyer, says that maybe they wanted to make a record, maybe they wanted to cover themselves. It's interesting that he wanted to make sure he documented that he disagreed with the decision.
Yeah, it certainly is something that you don't normally see, as I understand it. But the fact that he made this documentation, I think, means that there are forces greater than even the state attorney and stuff. As Attorney Jackson has always said, God is working in this matter, and the truth will be revealed. No matter what they do to try to cover it up, it keeps coming out that no matter what, Trayvon Martin was the victim here, and George Zimmerman was the aggressor. And that's going to be important over and over again, Reverend Sharpton, because if they try to profess this so-called stand your ground law, everybody has agreed that you cannot assert the stand your ground law if you are the aggressor. And I got one more thing to tell you, Reverend Sharpton. The witnesses have been coming forward left and right, questioning the way the police investigated them. A mother of the 14-year-old boy who's everybody's been talking to has said, Attorney Crump, I have some things to tell you, and so hopefully we can share that with you real soon, because it's riveting what she says, how the investigation occurred of her son.
Well, I'm going to meet you in Washington. I'm certainly wanting to hear her and probably bring her on, because I think America needs to hear what is going on just so we can protect Americans. Obviously, this case is a very important case, and I thank you for taking time running over at short notice once this broke and you at hearings in Washington, D.C. Once again, NBC is working to confirm this developing report. Martin family attorney Benjamin Crump, one of the best out there, I might say. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, Rev.
When we come back, a tribute to my hero, my mom.